Do you like shoot 'em ups? Do you like rhythm games? Do you like to play games backwards? Then you'll like to take the initiative. This is RetroGrade. It's a very unique little thing by 24 Caret Games. It's a rhythm game at its core, cleverly masquerading as a quote-unquote reverse shoot 'em up. You start at the supposed end of the game. You win! Then you see the credits, and then boom. Time is going backwards. Depending on the difficulty, you have between 2 to 5 lanes to travel on for dodging enemy attacks and for firing your weapons. Of course, being a reverse shoot 'em up rhythm game, you don't actually choose what weapons you fire. The song does. As you go back in time, you'll see the colored particle effects moving towards your ship. These are the notes that determine when and where you fire your weapons. These can be lasers, missiles, or plasma beams that indicate sustained fire. You also have to avoid the shots from the enemy ships that are now appearing behind you. These are also colored to indicate which lane you have to avoid, and there's a lot of these, so the game is really a reverse bullet hell shoot 'em up rhythm game. In my mind, it's a mix of Beatmania 2DX and Touhou. If you make a mistake, you can use retro fuel to go back and try again. So in this case, it would be reverse time, which is going forward in time, so you can try going back in time again. My head hurts. As an alternative to using the keyboard, the game also has support for a controller and a guitar, so if you played Rock Band or Guitar Hero, you can also use the guitar here. Unfortunately, the game suffers from a severe lack of content. The campaign is really short. There's only 10 levels, which amounts to 10 songs. That's a very low number. There is a lengthy challenge mode, but it's essentially the same 10 songs with modifications to things like speed or the arrangement of the notes. It's the lack of songs that really holds this game back. It also needs some more interesting songs that push players to their limits. Songs like Through the Fire and Flames on Guitar Hero, Dance Dance Revolution's Max 300, or Beatmania 2DX's May or Mendez. It's impressive to watch people play through these songs on the hardest difficulty, but RetroGrade has none of that. It has the gameplay, it just doesn't have the content. That being said, how will the game do on the market? In the short term, people will play the game, of course. It has a gimmick that really draws people in. They will play it, and they will have a little bit of fun with it. Sustaining that fun is another story. Judging by the achievements and the unlockable content, those who are interested in completing games 100% will be able to do this here within a few hours, a couple weeks at most. It's actually very easy to predict this because RetroGrade was originally released on the PlayStation Network more than half a year ago, so it already made its rounds on the internet, though only PS3 owners would be interested at the time. Another round of exposure will occur, but this time with a new audience. RetroGrade in the long term is not looking so good. I think we'll have another dead game on our hands. I have no idea what DLC will be released, if any, and there is no indication of any user-creatable songs or any modability of the game in general. What you see is what you get. Even if someone could be bothered to do some crazy shenanigans like hex editing, how many players would actually care? Probably none. I doubt there will be much community support behind this game in the long term. The developer's own forums should be an indication of this. People will just play the game, have their fun, and then be on their way. I've played quite a few rhythm games over the years, mainly Dance Dance Revolution and Beatmania on imported arcade machines, so it was easy for me to get through this game. If you've never played a rhythm game before, it's going to be much harder to get into. The full price of the game is $10, but you can obtain this for $7.50 on Steam. I'd say it's worth the $10 for the gameplay alone, but if you're concerned about the lack of content or longevity of the product, you're not missing out on much if you wait for the price to drop, or even skip this game altogether. I will do a follow-up on this game in a few months, but I really do think it'll have the same fate as its PS3 counterpart. For now, thanks for watching.